Hey folks, JayborinoPlays here. Welcome back. It's Insurrection Remastered. It's map 15. We're in the Protoss campaign in search of Demioch. Demioch has been defeated. Or has he? Search for him.
Our first probing of the planet's surface has met with success. Prepare to return to the orbital relay station.
Demioch's vanguard hasn't returned. Surely you plan to wait for them.
It is too dangerous. Already our enemies plan to retaliate. We must leave them nothing but shadows to strike at.
You would leave them here?
Demioch was defeated. He died with honor.
He's still alive. I would have felt his death.
Do you question my authority, Zealot?
I will not leave him here.
You share his stubbornness.
That is why you sent him to his death? Will you do the same to me?
That is my choice. Stay with him as you wish. Join him in death then, Zealot.
Father, where are you?
Well, alright then. Yeah, so this is what we get for... This is what Andrexus gets for leaving someone who's clearly a little off the rails in charge. Here we go.
Prepare yourselves.
The region of Carvalho.
Someone beat us to the punch. Looks like a cyclone hit this place.
Well, look at this, sir. There's no people, only shadows. Looks like they were burned into the ground.
I'm gonna radio Jack for some backup. If we have to deal with whatever did that, I don't want to have to do it alone.
I sense another presence. Familiar.
Indeed, you did meet Charlie last mission.
Our enemies draw nigh.
Anybody home? It's you.
You're one of the Terrans from New Dresden.
And you were leading the Protoss that saved us. If it wasn't for you, I'd be dead now. Or worse.
I sensed you. I am here seeking someone.
The name's Vayne. Whoa. I'm just trying to help. What happened here?
My people were sent to destroy this place.
Like New Dresden. They did a good job.
I sense he is alive. In there.
There he is. What's up, buddy?
They look hurt, but I'd reckon there still must be a small army hunkered down in there. We'll just have to hole up and wait for the cavalry to come.
Okay.
May the gods
It's never really explained why Egelon growls at him after he's like, "Hi, my name's Charlie." The name's Vayne. Bring Egelon and Demioch together, destroy all the command centers. Okay. And we've got Charlie Vayne here.
Things never change.
Cool. Let's head over and get our base. I have a specific plan for what I want to do this map. I think it'll be fun. Take advantage of some of the changes that Vorgozz has made. Let's move on with Charlie.
Anybody?
Don't let the probes die, please. Okay. Get mining. Let's just get started here.
Vayne, ready to
And I
rock
guess Charlie
and
Vayne sends
roll.
us reinforcements. I vaguely remember having Goliaths at some point in this mission. I don't know if we were supposed to start with them or it's going to be something that comes later, but let's just get set up. It's nice that we actually start with a Templar archive, actually. It's like surprisingly handy. Let's just go ahead and get some pylon coverage here and get a forge so we can get some upgrades and set up some cannons. Vorgozz has left a list of mod changes on the very first video in the comments, so that's pretty neat to hear.
Anybody home?
What I could do is
I'd
scout
be
around with
honored to
Charlie,
kill.
because what's new? Let's just go ahead and hotkey him, and then Egelon is probably good enough to defend us for a while, at least. I just don't want to neglect setting my base up. So what I kind of want to do this map, the only
Vayne,
goal is to
ready
get to Demioch.
rock and roll.
We have to get to Demioch, but then we also have to...
You? I'd be honored to kill.
Say, they've got a scan, right? He's 3-3, and he heals, keep in mind.
Some things never change.
But I think I'm going to make scouts, because scouts are cheaper.
Hello? Anybody
And
home?
we really just have to
Yes,
hit the
sir.
command centers. So we can,
Those
like,
sound
find
like risky
specific
odds.
areas, fly in,
You?
hit the command
I'd be
centers, and then
honored
get
to
out.
kill.
So
It's gonna be a big
maybe what I can do is take out some of their
Vayne, ready to rock
production
and
structures
roll.
by just, like, hanging out over here. Reinforcements ready and waiting. There we... Okay, cool. Ooh, New Dresden Elite Guards. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, let's bring these guys over here. We're going to keep them in reserve because, honestly, they can't be repaired. Charlie can be repaired, but nothing else can be. Okay. I guess we could grab Psionic Storm for defense. There we go. Go ahead and grab ground weapons level 1. Charlie Vane, how you doing? Getting hit. Again, though, he's extremely strong. We just decloak him. It's surprising that they can see me. I'm hovering above this high ground area. I guess that doesn't really matter. As long as, it's because I'm attacking them, that reveals him. I mean, we're whittling them away. Let's just cloak again. Again, my goal is to just find their production and destroy it. I mean, we could just keep poking away with Charlie because we know that he heals himself, which is a pretty neat, a neat thing. Let's grab 1 High Templar for the Storm and just keep making probes. And the goal is to get to a robo facility to get shuttles, because we need to bring Egelin down there, and then also Starport for scouts. So that could be pretty neat. And we also want to go and take this base down here. How much energy does he have? We're going to be restricted on energy, but that's about it. Egelin, let's go. She can kill all these herself. I'm certain of it. Oh, yeah.
Hello? Anybody home? Yes, sir.
Okay, Charlie, why don't you back out?
I'd be honored to kill you.
Picking these guys off really doesn't matter because they're just going to rebuild them, I presume. So let's go back to base. We'll wait for some more energy. Come on, back over here. I just need to set up some cannons. You guys go ahead and saturate this base. We need to just set up some defense over on the right.
I am a warrior.
Let's also go ahead and grab a shield battery for Egelin. And just set up some cannons. So cannons will benefit from... Their anti-ground benefits from forge weapon upgrades, and their anti-air benefits from cybernetics core upgrades, which is pretty cool. It's a neat little addition there. So I think, again, we probably want to go down to the left. I only want to use the Terran troops kind of to clean things up, ultimately. There's some resources up there, too, which is another good reason to get a shuttle.
So be it.
We could also take this. I mean, again, we used Charlie to do that. I'm just going to wait for his energy, because then I'm going to go over to the right.
Prepare yourselves.
Okay, and I think we just want to take this base early. All right, we have really strong heroes that can defend themselves pretty easily until
Our enemies draw nigh.
we get an army out. So let's go ahead and set this up. Kind of weird placement, but that'll work. Okay, we're getting kind of close to this area over here, but I don't think that matters. Let's just go ahead and set up another pylon. We just set up some cannons. We should be pretty safe. And then meanwhile, we just keep making probes. I mean, the fact that we got Terrans here that are 3/3/3, again, I kind of want to use them as backup as opposed to anything else. Whoa! Shield battery is recharging buildings. I don't remember if Vorgozz had mentioned that or not. I don't remember it. Maybe he wrote it down, but I definitely did not remember that was the case. That's pretty neat. Ground armor. We need a cybernetics core. We just don't have great income right now, so it's not like I can spiral out of control with making a really good Protoss army anyway. So let's just wait for just wait for him to get his HP back, and then we will eventually just fly around with him and try to take out more enemy production. So like this area, I don't know, maybe they rebuilt it, maybe they didn't. We could just fly down there and look. Alternatively, we keep flying around and find, like, just check along this side, because if we get rid of a bunch of their production along the top of the map, then
I'd be honored to kill. Yes,
just less we have to worry about. I see them gathering for an attack here.
It's gonna be a big one.
So let's cloak and see again. Maybe there's something similar here.
It's gonna be a big one.
It's like there's another barracks.
Sound like risky odds.
So there we go. Charlie Vane doing that again. Shield batteries being able to repair building shields is actually really neat. Okay, let's just keep getting probes. And not enough minerals to make more pylons. But I think this is actually really important, because this just means that white won't be able to attack us as easily. Again, we're gonna hug the right side.
Like risky odds.
We could clean this up almost exclusively with Charlie. I mean, we could. I probably won't, but we could. It's just how much HP does he have? Okay, that's not Egelin. We'll get her in here now. Decent amount of stuff. Let's go and get air weapons.
Prepare yourself.
Okay. I was gonna say, I heard a spider mine. It must have just been hanging out down there. So, meanwhile, let's go ahead and grab a robotics bay. Robotics something.
Change. It's gonna be
I could just
big one.
decloak. We need the energy anyway. We could just start getting rid of some of this stuff. Maybe they can't rebuild here. I don't know.
I'd be honored to
Okay, maybe we can clean this up later. We're probably going to have to destroy everything along the way anyway, but again, we got rid of some production structures. They may rebuild them, but, you know, regardless, that's pretty good. More probes, more probes. We're going to need probably a decent amount of gas if we want to make a lot of scouts. And again, the whole idea is I want to do kind of a hit and run to get rid of the... I mean, want to fly down with a shuttle with Edgelin, pick up Demioch, get him out, along with his injured compatriots. We'll bring him home. And he's a hero, so he'll start regenerating HP pretty quick. From there, we can use our scouts to fly around and find the command centers and our 333 rates. So it's going to take a while, though. Again, we got a while to go. This is a pretty big map for being a Mission 3. But again, it's classic Insurrection where it's just really, really inconsistent. Shield upgrades are a little cheaper. That's nice. Okay, set this up. Get another shield battery. I feel like we can probably expect siege tanks eventually, which is why I need a Citadel of a Dune. Did I start one? Yes, I did. So we're going to need Zealot legs. Like, Edgelin alone is probably going to be good enough to do that, but, you know, for now. Let's just get some more Zealots, and I think, no, when this is done, we'll go ahead and get Singularity Charge as well. So I think we're kind of on our way on this map.
The names?
Charlie Vane can do some real good work for us. And meanwhile, we're just going to sit around. I could just throw these Terran units away. I mean, I kind of want to use them to go and attack eventually. Let's get a shuttle, because maybe we can drop up here and take this base. It's a nice little area that we can grab. No, return your minerals. Every 8 minerals counts. Let's go. And we just rebuild those cannons, because it seems like that area is going to be the one that gets hit the most. Please, let me click you. Okay. Let me click on you, girl. So, I guess, again, we can just fly back out with Charlie and start getting rid of some more of this stuff. God, Edgelin is so strong. I love it. Okay. Back up. Now, it seems like Protoss plating does not affect the cannons, but they do have more HP and shields. They're normally 100, now they're 125, so that's something. Meanwhile, just keep setting up more pylons for the coverage. We've got a shuttle, so let's pick up a probe and then get a couple more shuttles, because we're going to need multiple to make sure we can ferry Demioch's group to and from. We can even fly down there and drop off the new Dresden Elite Guards. This is a nice little expansion. I don't remember if this was here in the original or not. You can just fit a Nexus right in the middle. That's pretty neat. Okay, meanwhile, we probably want to go ahead and start getting... Okay, I see a lot of stuff. We probably want to go ahead and start getting some scouts. Oh god, okay, that scared me. We're okay. We're okay. Singularity Charge, that's good. And just start getting Zealots to defend ourselves. That's realistically all we need, as long as we have a couple High Templar. And we're still just waiting for minerals. Minerals is kind of the key to all of this. Let's cloak Charlie and do another run and see if we can find another group. It seems like yellow is the primary attacker. Now, we're not seeing much from white, and it's very possible that we just...
I'd be honored to
we wiped out a lot of what white has to offer.
Hello? Anybody home?
It doesn't... I don't think... I mean, they don't rebuild defensive emplacements exactly where they were originally, so this is our... I mean, we just start pecking away at this stuff. We need to open a hole to get a shuttle group through to get down and pick up Demioch, rather than running down to him. And because I don't want to run down to him.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's swing up here. We've already sort of flown through here, but we have to get rid of every little piece.
I'd be honored to kill. It's gonna be a big one.
And maybe we just do it with a ground army. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to destroy this to open up that hole that we're looking for. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and set up some Stargates back here. Surprisingly, like, there's less space than I would have expected, like where I want to put buildings.
Vane ready to rock and roll.
Vane ready to rock and roll, we know. Okay, Zealots. Ground weapons level 2. Let's get another forge so that we can get these upgrades out faster. Right there is fine. And I think my upgrades are... I mean, my standing army is weak, but I've got these Terran units to back me up when I inevitably get overrun, because I'm playing way too liberally right now, in the sense that I have no units to back me up. I'm just kind of playing fast and loose. So let's set up more cannons over here. Again, though, when there's going to be tanks, maybe that's when we use our wraiths. There we go. Air armor. Yeah, plasma shields once we can afford it. Again, still just don't have enough resources. I'm mining off of 3 bases. Maybe I'm spending as fast as I can. I don't know. Okay, and we don't really need this gas right now. So usually I'm a proponent of just saturating gas right away, but we probably shouldn't. Probably, again, we can cut right down the right side of the map. We can ignore this entirely, and we can fly down here. So let's go ahead and grab an observatory and a fleet beacon. Okay, cool. And I think 3 shuttles will be enough. We'll get a 4th, just in case. Get back to mining. Okay, yeah, and I think we're on track. We just got to start pumping out scouts, which are a lot cheaper comparatively. They're normally $275, and I think it's $150 or $175 gas, which is an absurd amount. We're going to need a reasonable amount of scouts to hunt and destroy these command centers, but for the most part, I think we've already sort of crippled what the enemy is capable of at this point. Just throw this down right here. Haha! Cool, and I guess let's go ahead and grab Kadarin Amulet too, because even one High Templar who can storm 3 times is extremely powerful. Okay, and I guess let's start queuing up the scouts. Keeping up with those upgrades. Fleet beacon is on the way. What else realistically to do? We can get more gateways. And the only way the enemy is coming to me is through, I guess, these small areas. Okay. I think shuttle speed is a thing, so we probably want to get a robo support bay as well. So, in doing this whole plan, I'm actually delving into the Protoss tech tree way deeper than I typically would, unfortunately. Get more probes, and again, we got the new Dresden Elite Guard again. I'm mostly just thinking about using them for defense, otherwise we just get more zealots to get on top of siege tanks. That's all I'm particularly worried about. And then we can get more cannons along this area as well, because they get upgraded. It's pretty nice. You know what, the Protoss plating, I think maybe it's the cybernetics core armor that affects this. I don't know. We're gonna need more pylons as well. We can build those. We can build them up here actually. It'd be relatively safe as well. Let's do that. You know, I've been playing Command & Conquer Generals, and I think it may actually begin to take the cake for most clunky game. I don't know. So it actually makes playing this a bit of breath of fresh air. Okay, observer time. Let's use an observer to kind of scout our path out and see. I'm sure we're going to have to destroy some turrets along the way. And once we rescue Demioch, we're pretty much free to attack in any direction that we want. Storm time. It's like a perfectly placed storm, if you ask me. Enemy does not have siege yet, which is great for us. Okay, looking good. This is kind of one of those typical hole up in your base and make no progress until you're ready to move out specifically, which is kind of, you know, it's kind of lame. But ultimately, if it works and it's something, we're doing it a little differently. Like, I could have built a big Protoss ground army by now and probably started moving out. But again, it's like sort of, you know, where's the fun in that if I can do something a little different? Like, I'm tired of making these typical Protoss ground forces. Okay.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, okay, so air armor is what benefits photon cannons. That's kind of weird, but I'll take it. Level up those ground weapons. They keep reinforcing these vultures, but it seems like our cannons are going to be strong enough, and we can build an even greater wall of cannons. Let's do it. Keep them out right there. And this is like the only direction that they're coming at us from, so we should be in relatively good shape. Yeah, I'm mining from 3 bases, and I just feel like my income is poor. I guess I need more probes up here, but these clusters are already on their way out. I don't know. It's just kind of an interesting map. The enemy attacks are pretty large, too. Like, it really does not hesitate throwing you into it. APL sensors for sure. Okay, so let's start floating down here and seeing where there are openings. If we're going to do this, we're going to have to clear these units out along the way, which isn't a big deal, but we're going to have to do it. If we want, we could even make a couple of carriers. I kind of want to use the scouts because I know that they're cheaper, which is kind of neat. Missile turret there. Dead. Ooh, not dead. Let's see if we could find our opening. Yeah, that's no problem. Let's see if we can... I mean, this isn't the way we're going to fly. We'll destroy that missile turret along the way, but I just want to see exactly how we can get through here. Yeah, it looks like this is all just... Okay, well, sorry, Observer. You did your best for us. We're going to definitely need more Observers, though, because I'm sure they're going to have Wraiths that cloak. Okay, build the Observers. And I'm mostly just waiting for upgrades at this point. I think we definitely want to get these things upgraded to their max capabilities, if you will. Could bring the new Dresden Elite Guards, too, if we want to get crazy. But we should have more than enough at home to protect us. Can't make carriers this map, never mind. I mean, Corsairs, nah. Could defense de-web, whatever, disruption web the turrets, but we'll just destroy them. And we just, again, the only thing we have to do is get to Demioch, which is not a big deal. Let's go ahead and send this guy down here. We can pick off the spider mines along the way just to make sure that we don't have ground units run into them. And then on the back of this, we can just make Zealots and Dragoons to start attacking through enemy bases at a certain point. Because we have the money. I mean, we didn't before, but we do now, which is nice.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, let's go ahead and grab a few more pylons. What finished? It must have just been a random upgrade, not one of my +1, 2, 3s. Okay, here they come again. High Templar. And these groups move on up. Now they have siege mode. Sneak around behind. Actually, well, don't do that. Yeah, that's still pretty good. New Dresden Elite Guard. Well, I mean, I have too good to use syndrome with these units. When we decide to go and attack with a ground force, we'll bring them with us. We'll bring all those Terrans with us. And they will be good. Let's get a second observer. We're going to need it. Okay, well, we have at least one full group here. Scouts and scouts. We could bring our Wraith group as well with Charlie Vane. It's just one happy family, one big group.
It's gonna be a big one.
It's gonna be a big one.
I'd be honored to kill.
So this is group 1.
It's gonna be a big one.
This is group 2. Waiting for our air upgrades. And then we'll make sure we bring Egelin, who will just load inside here. We're gonna have, it's like our little rescue crew. It's a daring rescue, is what this is. It's a Charlie Vane is training the Protoss into being ace pilots, and we're going to a daring rescue of our father Demioch. That's the idea here, right? Air armor level 3. What are we looking at here? We're 2-2, 2-3-2. It's not bad. I mean, we could wait. It would be, that's kind of a while. Let's just get another group of scouts. Just like 2 full groups, and then we'll be in good shape. How about that? And by the time this whole group is done, we'll have 2 groups of scouts, 1 group of wraiths, and then we'll have all of our upgrades done, which is pretty neat. Let's take our group of scouts, actually, to come over here and start clearing out these mines. We don't have to do that, but I'm going to. And we have gas, so let's just make High Templar. I think I have nearly every upgrade except those stupid Reaver upgrades and then Brood War upgrades, which, you know, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I will say, though, the enemy is not playing around on this map. They have a lot of... their attacks are very large. It seems like they're set to a higher difficulty. I don't know why they're not attacking me. I'll take it, though. But again, my goal here is to just start clearing these areas out. It's a lot of Goliaths here. We might lose 1 or 2 scouts. Okay, great. Just take all the Goliaths out. They may I don't know why they would reinforce them, to be honest. I actually don't think they would. Can just clear this area out, and then we've got a clear path for our shuttles. This is why I'm making the scouts, is so that they can clear the path for me. I thought maybe 1 round would be enough to kill those, but unfortunately no. Okay, so let's leave before we attack anything else so that we don't goad them into chasing us, basically. And of course they do anyway, but yeah, I don't know what I expected. I think we actually want to go back and engage these Marines. Again, they're in our way. I don't know why they decided to come over here. I guess, is it because I attacked the machine shop? I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, you guys back up. We can bring you home and recharge some of your shields. We don't have enough shield batteries for that. I feel like this map, at least, you know, it gives you the option to do something interesting and new. It's not just, like, the same stuff again. Cannons are extremely strong when you can give them +2, +3 armor, plus the shields and the damage. It's crazy good. Okay, well, that's all the energy there. I think we actually recharged most of the shields. That's pretty good. Okay. This is taking way longer, I think, than is necessary. But again, I wanted to do something new and interesting. And the only goal is we have to find Demioch, and then from there we can start gutting the Terrans from the inside out, and by finding where all their command centers are. Okay.
Name's Vane.
Group 1,
You?
Group 2, shuttles. I guess what I could also, I mean, I could bring, again, like, I think I want to have a frontal force that we're going to go and attack the Terran with at a future point. So let's just get more Archons and Zealots, and we're just going to attack straight into Yellow, which I think is Atkinson. I mean, that was the original faction, was Yellow. I don't know. And ground armor. Also, it's interesting, like, this was supposed to be the main Zerg hive, and yet it's a Terran base. I guess it's foreshadowing for the fact that the Terran are working with the Zerg and all that, but, you know, I don't know. It also comes across as kind of just bad writing, which is, you know, pretty typical. There we go. We're 3-3. Let's just go ahead and make this group 3.
The name's Vane.
All right, daring rescue time. Edgelon is in one of these shuttles, so we have to be kind of careful with her. So let's save. And
Hello? Anybody?
we're going to head over here. I don't know if I actually have enough space in my shuttles to pick up all the units that are down there. Somebody might get left behind. We'll find out. The goal is the shuttles will back out when it's time. They're just going to fly away. We need a lot of Dragoons. I think I have an observer. Yep, certainly do. Okay, and we're just making lots of Archons because they're real good. They don't even have Cloak. Okay, here we go.
Some things never change.
Observer, just follow Charlie Vane. How about that? And we're flying right down here. Are there still tanks? Looks like no. Okay. Why? Why? Just why? We lost a lot of our rates, unfortunately. Not a big deal. Okay, so let's attack, attack, attack. We got to get rid of these turrets. This are in our way on the way to Demioch. Again, this is our daring rescue.
Some things never change.
I thought maybe there would be more enemies along the way, but I'm just gonna... I mean, we just took out so many Goliaths, they're gonna struggle to rebuild all of those in time. Let's get rid of these pre-placed supply depots, though. Here they come. Take them out.
The name's Vane.
All right, we're here, Demioch.
Some things never change.
You must construct additional tunnels.
You wish to help me? Then take me to my daughter.
My daughter. Oh, gear. Oh, God, okay. Again, we gotta clear all these out. Demioch, please.
The name's Vane.
All right, back up. You know what? Just load him up.
I have found you.
Edgelon, you risk too much to find me here. You should not have come.
I am a warrior, Father. It is my duty to be here.
Where are the others?
Sindria has ordered their departure.
They left you?
I would not abandon you.
I die slowly, but your sacrifice gives me strength. Andraxis must hear of this betrayal. Not for myself, but for you, my daughter.
You're injured. I will carry you.
Sure you will. All right, get out. We rescued the Dragoons. We did what we can. We just wiped out a lot of their stuff. Let's get on down here. And we're just gonna slowly gut them from the inside out. The majority of their forces are gonna be down here, so we can cut them off as they slowly walk in. I think Charlie Vane is attacking the barracks. They have a lot of production down here. All right, Zealots, we're saving you. You're all getting saved. There we go. And we're not even gonna, yeah, we're not even gonna leave these guys here. We're gonna leave. Let's also save, because we might just run into Goliaths along the way out or something. I wouldn't be surprised. And I think this is most of their production, it looks like. Yeah, get out of there. Looks like there's Wraiths chasing you. We're gonna make a sharp port turn here. Charlie Vane is okay for now. All right, get out of there. And then drop up here. Meanwhile, let's clump back up and make sure we don't fly too far out of place here. And then we have to track down where all the command centers are. Okay, most of Charlie's squad, they've done their job. They've helped the Protoss. We got a good amount of Demioch's forces out. And we're slowly gutting them. This is the majority of White's production, at least. Yellow still has a big base, and that's what this group is for. So, I think we start attacking into Yellow. It may be a disaster. That's okay, though. Attack. And attack, and then we're going to bring our Goliaths with us. And there is Edgelin and Demioch. Demioch does not... Oh, no. He's... I think it's just... he's meant to be auto-set to a certain strength, basically. Okay. And then as the Brave Protoss force attacks through the upper area to get into Yellow's base... Whoa, look at that High Templar. He's making some real weird... some turns. Okay, pretty good. I mean, it's okay. It's a little bit of a disaster considering how hard it is to break through these bridges. But that's, you know, we did okay. I think we got rid of a lot of the stuff that was here, so that's not bad. We just need to be able to get across this bridge, especially with the New Dresden Elite Guards. Come on. Let's just move on in. And White is revealed because I think we did it. We destroyed all their stuff. We just need to break into this area. So what I'm going to do is fly back over here
The name's Vane.
with my air units and then come down and assist. Good work, New Dresden Elite Guards. Try to get rid of the science vessels. Okay. Again, it was a weird strategy that took just as long as if I would have played it completely conventionally, maybe. But I think we did it. Let's just go ahead and get rid of their command center. It's crazy how much production this base has. Like, each of these bases has an absurd amount of production. It's crazy. All right, let's move on in. We lost an elite guard. Here's another command center. Let's focus it down. Okay, just get rid of this. This might be the last command center unless there's something over here. White is still active, keep in mind. There we go. Okay, and that was it. So again, we played it pretty tactically, I think, because it looks like the only way to get to White, I guess we could have done the same thing with ground units. It looks like there was a bridge down here. But, I mean, trying to run out of here as White was trying to reinforce behind, we also could have gotten cut off by Yellow. I don't know. I'm kind of overthinking this Insurrection map, but again, when I've played these maps already, other than the heroes being changed and really fun to use, there's not a huge difference between the original maps, so I'm trying to shake it up a little bit and use some interesting and like almost roleplay-y type strategies. So hopefully this was a little entertaining, a little more entertaining than normal for you. I think that was fun. I don't know. It felt like we were able to evacuate at least half of Demioch's group who were under siege. We got them out, and then we gutted the Terran. Pretty neat. Fist of Redemption remnants. Yeah, sure. Just remnants. Okay. And, yeah, okay. We'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Bye now.